Patrick Taylor, the lone back. On the reverse, nowhere to go that time for Kenneth Gainwell. Taylor in the backfield this time. They give it a different look on the reverse. Nobody home. That's the man, Micah Parsons. Said, I'll see you when I see you. Bringing down Calvin Austin on the play.
Well, this guy's acceleration is just absolutely off the charts. Let's take a look at Micah Parsons coming downhill on a blitz, gets through, and a big tackle for a huge loss for the true sophomore All-American linebacker.
And that's the guy they're going to have to account for defensively. Micah Parsons. On 1st and 10, the sweep. The gain of about 2 by Jones. Kett, wow. It's the 84th edition of this game and a pass. And they made history in the process. As Gainwell runs it, and he'll pick up the first down. Moving the ball well against this defense of Penn State. Parsons coming on pressure and a little counter step. Actually, it's Gainwell this time. And Gainwell makes it to the 20-yard line. No gain on the play. I don't know, I'd give that mustache about a 6.5, 7, Dusty. I know you're a little bit more generous sometimes.
I think it's pretty good. Watch Micah Parsons come downhill. Boom! Sift his way through the blockers and a big hit.
Parsons, the leading tackler on that defense. 95 stops coming in.
His acceleration, short area quickness, and ability to navigate through blocks really separates him on the football field.
2nd and 15. They come with a blitz. Parsons caused the fumble. Penn State couldn't grab it, and Memphis recovers. Penn State, keep in mind, folks, they forced 20 fumbles this year. That's the most amongst FBS schools. There's 21.
Well, this is what they do. They bring him up around the line of scrimmage. Watch him just creep. Times up the blitz perfect. Comes completely scot-free. You've got to identify him. Doesn't just get the sack. Gets the ball out. Huge heads-up play.
White fitted into a nice window. The ball came loose. Was it caught in a fumble, or they're going to say that it was a fumble? The spot comes in afterwards, and Memphis, Trice Daniel made the catch.
And how about Kenneth Gainwell? Johnny on the spot, comes flying in. Could have just been detrimental here in the first half if they don't retain possession.
Here's one more look, Dusty. Yeah, he had that ball. 2 hands on it, then it came loose.
Comes loose.
Gainwell in the backfield on 1st and goal. Gainwell on the carry, and Micah Parsons pushed him out of bounds at about the 2. It almost feels like there's 4 Micah Parsons out there on the field.
Dude can run, man.
He is ubiquitous, man, everywhere.
Speed is the ultimate equalizer on a football field. And instinct, speed, got a little bit of everything. We know how fast and explosive Kenneth Gainwell is. Micah Parsons able to track him down as Gainwell now back in at the Wildcat.
Deciding to finish out with his teammates. Coatsy with another reception. And corralled at the 40-yard line.
And back in this first half.
That's a personal choice. That pass almost intercepted. Was it? Incomplete. Micah Parsons with great dexterity in his hands to almost come up with an interception there. I'm not sure you could have pulled this off as a defensive lineman, Dusty.
Oh, no chance.
It did bounce. Incomplete.
The charts, and Micah Parsons, what can I say but wow. 10 tackles, 2 for a loss, and a sack. The Stars have come out here in Arlington. Off of him, as you saw there in the nice pickup.
Big time play. Hand off into the boundary. Patrick Taylor. Right out of the shotgun. Slings it complete. Keep an eye on number 11. They're coming. Didn't get to him. Tipped up. And incomplete. Batted by Shaka Toney, number 18. Got those hands high up in the air, Dusty. And it brings up a 4th and 10. Good play.
Yeah, Shaka Toney's just going to drop out. Okay, zone blitz. They're going to bring the backer, drop the defensive end. Drops right over the quarterback, gets in his vision. And as you mentioned, gets his hand.
Parsons also on the field. They blitz right. He fumbles it. He gives it away. Do you believe that? Holy cow! Wow! Garrett Taylor off the fumble caused by Micah Parsons. Ridiculous.
I told you from the onset, and I told you guys the last few days, next year he'll be the best defensive player in college football. And he has put on a show so far here today. 3rd and long situation. Brent Pry dials up a blitz. Nobody accounts for Micah Parsons. He doesn't just get there to get the sack. Sack fumble. Garrett Taylor in perfect position. And a Penn State defensive touchdown. Exactly what they needed.
An incredible shift of fortune in favor of the Nittany Lions. And there's the catalyst right there, number 11, Micah Parsons, forcing the fumble on Brady White.
What's a crossfire stunt? We're going to watch right here. He's going to come here. He's going to come here. Jan Johnson goes one way. Parsons comes the other. It opens right up. No one accounts for him. You see the closing speed. The right arm comes up as he gets the football out. And Garrett Taylor says, "Thank you very much." What a play.
There's Parsons. See number 11? You need to move over on that man crush and make some room for me. He's pretty good.
Hey, you guys have been making fun of me the last couple of days. Start watching tape, and I've fallen in love with players. This guy is
All-American for a reason, folks.
Real deal.
First sophomore to make it All-American since LeVar Arrington. He of the same number, 11. And that'll make your defensive coordinator really happy. Brent Pry right there with big smiles after that play. From anywhere. We'll be watching number 11, Micah Parsons, in the league pretty soon. He's going to have to wait a year.
It's going to be a high pick next year. I don't think he'll be at Penn State much past next season. Here's the crazy part. He's still learning everything, right? This guy was a defensive end and a running back in high school. He's still learning how to play second-level linebacker, but as Brent Pry told us, his skill set is off the charts.
Wins on the season. White completes it out of the backfield. That's his tight end action.
Gibson for a huge first down.
White got rid of it quickly, almost picked off by Parsons. Micah Parsons putting together a mixtape here today of highlights. 13 tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 forced fumbles.
Wow, and he almost had another one. Zone coverage. He steps right in front of the slant and want to get the ball to Gibson.
13 tackles. Wow. 2 forced fumbles. He probably led the team in chapel, too. Second and 10. White swarmed by Mr. Everywhere, Micah Parsons.
Well, this time it's a delayed blitz. And again, they're not accounting for it. And when you have such a good defensive line, let's take a look at him. He's just going to come right here. He's going to kind of delay it. Well, he comes right off the snap. Opens wide up. Guard stays with the nose tackle. Tackle flexes out. Running back doesn't step up and help. Another easy sack for Micah Parsons.
Now you know why there's not a lot of number 11 jerseys in the stands here. You got a couple of felines facing each other on the field. But this cat, ooh, that is lethal. Fair catch, but Micah Parsons, Dusty, we were talking about it. This is maybe the best player I've seen all year in college football.
Best guy outside of Chase Young that I watched defensively on tape. And, you know, his speed, his instinctiveness, the way Brent Pry uses him in a multitude of ways at the line of scrimmage, second level. And you know what? He ain't done yet, Jonesy.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's just like you during the breaks.
He's just working out.
Keeping it swole.
Oh, boy.
He's had a ball game here today.
He's putting that muscle in his hustle right there, folks. An abundance of both. Micah Parsons, 14 tackles today, caused a couple of fumbles, one leading to a touchdown. As I mentioned, the Ford postgame trophy presentation, awards. I'm going to guess that Micah Parsons is in line to take home a trophy or 3.
Yes.
As Penn State plays in its 50th bowl game, and there's your defensive player of the game, Micah Parsons, with some great numbers: 14 tackles, 7 solo, a couple of sacks, 3 tackles for loss and 2 forced fumbles.
And he was really robbed, if you think about it, because on the defensive touchdown, that gets ruled an interception. Should be a sack fumble. Ball's in the air. So as gaudy as those stats are, I don't even think it fully tells the story of what he did on that side of the ball here today.
Okay, Dusty, don't be jealous. I'm with Micah Parsons now. Micah, your team this year, all season, has been so good on defense. You've been such a big part of that in Word a Day. What's been the key to this season's success?
This season?
Yeah.
The key was right from camp, we was just going out strong, effort. Starting from last year, we had a chip on our shoulder. We didn't really like how it ended, and we put in our minds earlier that we was going to go 100% at everything, whether it was workouts, whether it's practice, and in games, and it just translated all throughout the season.
And Micah, you in particular, coaches have said you're nowhere near your ceiling. How do you build upon this All-American season?
I just got to build on it. I don't think no one's perfect. I got to keep learning. I got to keep doing more, keep helping the young guys, and, shout out to my man Cam. But, they help grow me, man. Like, you just got to keep building on top of this, and we're just going to keep getting better and better.
Can we see your Humble Beast tattoos? Humble Beast, All-American. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.